Hello, praise the Lord. LaKay LiLine Ministries here. Private chef services, delivering kingdom business, period. Happy Thanksgiving. Today is Thanksgiving, and I will be posting the sides that I did for Thanksgiving. I started off with the collard greens, and now we will be going into how LaKay LiLine does her Epis. Without further ado, these are the prep time for 18 is 15 minutes depending on the portion size. Haitian wet seasoning rub. We use celery, onion, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, scallion, Maggie cubes. I didn't use the scallion this time, but we use it in there. Okay, here we go. These were the things that I was using all my vegetables for my Thanksgiving, so I was cutting everything all at once. So the carrots, the bell peppers, the parsley, and these are my bowls to put them in as I chop them up to blend them up. I'm also chopping, bell peppers for the Haitian mac that I will be doing soon. So yeah, so these are the vegetables that I use, and I will be cutting them up, and we will see it do what it do when I start making the ippies and stuff. So yes. And the broccoli, I will be putting that around the broccoli and the carrot. That'll be on the turkey. So now I've started to open up the bell peppers to clean them out, take out the seeds, and after I finish chop them up, I will also wash them again, and then we will start to do our Haitian ippies. This is I'm on hold here. And now we are chopping it. Ethio was playing with his blocks. He wants to taste bell peppers. He doesn't even like it after he tastes it, but he wanted to taste it, so. And wanted to play with the toys. So this is me doing my prep here. I am cutting my bell peppers into cubes, small cubes. Now we go into the green. Ooh, my bad. We go into the red bell peppers where I'm chopping them small as well. Not only is it for ippies, but I'm also chopping it for Haitian mac and cheese, which requires green and red bell peppers and onions. So yes, I am slicing them up, and then we will be chopping them very shortly. Chop, 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 chop. Yeah, girl. Chop them bell peppers. Chop, chop. And this is LaKay LiLine Ministries, y'all. We do everything fresh, natural as possible. So now after I slice them, I'm going to dice all of them in that way. And after that, I will also do a rough chop on it in case, there were some big pieces I missed. So I do a rough chop in order for all of them to be even. In order for no big pieces to go into the macaroni. And then we are done chopping these. Do y'all like my Thanksgiving apron? Gobble gobble. I was really in the Thanksgiving spirit. There. Now, I believe we'll be chopping more stuff. I think I have the celery. I've decided to put celery in it as well. So this is the green bell pepper that I'm chopping up, making sure it's the way I like it. Carrots. I did them oblique. The carrots were oblique. That's my Epis mix that I will be putting together, and that is the macaroni. Now I'm cutting the celery that I will be putting in the Epis. Celery have a lot of health benefits, and we want those health benefits as we cook up the meals that we cook up here in LaKay LiLine Ministries, where we serve you freshness only. Freshness only. Hey, potato peeler. I use that to peel off the carrots. Was a vegetable peeler. I threw away the scraps. Now we're putting everything in a bowl. Now we are ready to jump in the blender. These are the Maggie cubes that I use depending on the portion size that I have. And you can adjust to your portion size as you try to do it as well. We will start off with the garlic. I use virgin oil to start off with the garlic first. That's for the macaroni. And as it's blending, I'm waiting for it to blend finely so we can add what we will be adding to it. Move that out of the way. Bring you closer to the blender. Now we will start with our celery sticks so those could blend together as well. There, everything goes in the blender and we will be blending that together. Let's blend it up, blend it up, blend it up. And with this batch, it was a lot, so I had to do multiple blends in order to get the consistency I needed. So yeah, here it goes. Swirling in there. Just all them spices. Yep. That's it. And if you see you're missing a little bit more seasoning, because Epis is supposed to be popping. And if you don't give your mouth that smack, then we have to continue putting salt or adjust the seasoning. Here's me doing more again, adding more vegetables into the blender. And we are blending another batch. And please be careful with the blender so you don't overuse the blender, so it won't burn out. Trust me, I have a lot of lessons, and my husband's father had a lot of lessons too. He broke my blender one time. I mean, I wasn't upset, but he made Patrick go by so quick, and I was like, oh, okay, I didn't even know. But it's okay. Don't overuse the blender because it will burn out. Look at that. Look at that. It's starting off green because, you know, the green veggies went in first. But it will turn into another color as we add in the red. And voila. Here is the Haitian seasoning that I will be seasoning my meat. I will be seasoning the collard greens. I will be seasoning this is basically my go-to Epis for everything. This is how I season everything. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful, attractive color. And everything is finely blended in the blender. No lumps, no chunks, no veggies not blended right. Please allow it to blend into a smooth, like seasoning. Yes. And now we're scooping it up to store it in where we're going to store it at. So yes, and this is the same bin, the same equipment I will be using for the turkey. There. And I'm going to just do a close-up so you guys can see, you know, everything and how a Epis should look. And as I learned in culinary school, it's a wet rub because we rub this all over our food, or sometimes people use it in their rice, depending on what you want to have flavor, just put Epis in it. You can never go wrong with Epis, and this is how LaKay LiLine does her Epis. Many people do it different. I've seen people put tomato paste in it, but I like to fry the tomato paste before, I put the chicken in. So yeah, this is LaKay LiLine's Epis, and I will be continuing to chop up everything in order for everything to be ready and ready and ready for these meals that we're cooking. Thank you for watching.